Sundarakandam, Chapter 53. Demons burn Hanuman's tail. After Ravana listened to Vibhishna's words, he said, Vibhishna, you are right. It is wrong to kill the messenger, but we must punish him in another way. Monkeys are very fond of their tails, so burn the messenger's tail. He will leave Lanka with a burnt tail, a deformed body part, as per one of the prescribed punishments. All his relatives, near and dear, should see him feeling sad and missing his tail. Ravana ordered his demons to burn Hanuman's tail. The demons followed Ravana's order. They brought several small rags and wrapped them around Hanuman's tail. They soaked Hanuman's tail in oil and set it on fire. Hanuman became irritated with the demons for putting his tail on fire and pushed the demons away. Everyone in Lanka came to know about Hanuman and his fiery tail and came to see the sight. The demons reacted to Hanuman's aggression and tied him down. Hanuman thought, these demons tied me down. Can they be serious, and do they think they can tolerate me? I can break all these ties and jump up and kill them all. I am here for Sri Rama's work, and they can take revenge on me. I alone can kill all these people, but Sri Rama promised he was going to kill Ravana. Sri Rama should keep his promise and be happy. That is why I should keep quiet, tolerate the pain, and return to Sri Rama. These demons are going to parade the streets with me. I will have a chance to see Lanka in the daylight. Although I saw Lanka at night, during the daytime I can check the security of the city. It is important that I see Lanka during the daylight hours so that I can report back to Sri Rama the details of the city security. After tying Hanuman down, there was happiness everywhere. The demons were ready to parade through the city with him. They started the parade with great sounds of the conch, drums, loud voices, and lion roars. The demons followed behind Hanuman. In spite of his burning tail, Hanuman was walking comfortably through the streets of Lanka. Hanuman observed many things like large hangars, underground houses, beautifully decorated common places, crowded houses, small streets, big roads, and secret paths. People, including ladies, children, elders, came out of their houses to see Hanuman with his burning tail. The demon ladies told Sita Devi that the monkey who was talking to her was being paraded through the streets of Lanka with his tail on fire. Upon hearing the awful news, Sita Devi felt very bad and began to pray to the God of fire. She prayed, O God of fire, if I have served my husband dutifully, if I have done any penance, please do not burn Hanuman's tail. O God of fire, if Sri Rama has compassion, and if I have any little bit of luck, please do not burn Hanuman's tail. O God of fire, if the righteous Sri Rama's wish is to come and meet me, please do not burn Hanuman's tail. O fire God, if truthful Sugriva is going to take me away from this sorrow, please do not burn Hanuman's tail. Thus Sita Devi prayed to the God of fire. But even before Sita Devi prayed to the fire god went around Hanuman with the fire but did not touch him. Therefore Hanuman did not feel the heat. Hanuman was surprised and thought, what is this? Even though my tail is burning, I do not feel the heat. It is not painful at all. Even with fire blazes, my tail still feels cool. The reason is very clear to me. It is Sri Rama's blessing that have saved my tail. While I was crossing the sea, Menaka wanted to help Sri Rama. In the same way, the fire god is helping Sri Rama by keeping my tail cool. As a result of Sita Mata's blessings, Sri Rama's compassion, and the fact that my father, the wind god, and the fire god are friends, I am being protected. Hanuman thought about what he should do next. Hanuman jumped on the big gate of Lanka. Then he made himself small, causing the ropes which had tied him down to become loose and fall off. Then again he enlarged himself, pulled an iron piece off the gate, and killed the guards.